Hello, hello. Just trying to make sure that everything is live. So we are actually going to be doing the webinar across platforms this time, which means you can see it wherever you happen to be. All right, it looks like we are up and running, which is great. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And we are here for the underground TikTok hack to consistently grow your YouTube channel without becoming a dancing monkey. That is what we are doing today. That is the webinar you are on. And this webinar is all about how to get consistent, how to consistently get your TikTok account to help you grow your YouTube channel, essentially. We're going to learn how to get your ideal customers coming to your website. So we want to get traffic and then ultimately getting sales. Let's go ahead and try this again. If you are watching this video on a platform, you are welcomed to join me on Zoom. There is a link in the description, and that is how you're going to be able to ask your questions. If you type questions on any of the platforms where I'm currently streaming, I am not going to be able to see those questions. So definitely come and join me on Zoom with the link that's in the description there. It'll bring you to an email where you can get the link so you can join me on Zoom. So let's go ahead and jump in. We're going to be talking about the strange way that I used TikTok to bring me YouTube followers every single day and how you can copy it and do the strategy also. And just give me one moment here. Turn that on. Turned off my phone. Okay. All right. So to get started, we're going to go a little bit corny, old school, and I'm going to ask you a knock-knock joke. So if you are here with me live, you definitely want to make sure that you are commenting and telling me so that I can make sure that if you have any questions, I'm able to answer them. I will be keeping an eye on the chat while we are here, and I'm just going to organize my chat and everything so that I can admit people as they come. All right. So you guys ready for the knock-knock joke? Here we go. Knock, knock. Thank you. Lettuce. Let us get started with a little disclaimer. All right, so this is my addiction disclaimer. And so you are not going to love creating videos when you start. But when you start implementing these strategies, that might just change. When I started, I just knew that I had to be posting. That was all that I knew I had to do. I have to post. And I knew that I wanted to use YouTube to grow faster because everybody says that YouTube is a great place to grow faster. So I knew that I had to find content that people would care about and that I needed to be posting new videos. Now I record every single day. YouTube is my highest conversion rate to sales, and I absolutely love creating video. So then I just knew I had to. Now I really look forward to and enjoy doing it. So that is the difference. This is your disclaimer that when you start using these strategies and you start making sales and you start finding your people and you start realizing how fun video can actually be, you might become addicted also. So let's go ahead and move on. You are in the right place right now. If you are a tech challenged creative, afraid to get on camera, if you are a service-based entrepreneur who doesn't really want to be on TikTok, if you're an e-commerce shop owner who wants to use YouTube to get sales, or if you are anyone committed to growing their business as soon as possible. If you are any one of these people or any combination of these things, you are in the right place. This is for you. You are not in the right place if you are a waffler who is incapable of committing to a daily system. If you are a get-rich-quick enthusiast who expects to make $1 million tomorrow, if you are a scammer that wants to take advantage of others to elevate themselves, or if you are a slacker who thinks they can have it all without putting in the work. If you're one of these people, get out. I don't want to work with you, and you definitely don't want to work with me. If you want to have it all without putting in the work so that you can have unlimited traffic, this is not the place for you. You're going to have to work hard, and you're going to see results when you use these strategies. So my goal for this web class, what it is that I want you to walk away with is I want you to walk away understanding that the only way for you to reach your ideal customers every single day is through a daily video content strategy. And I know that might sound scary because you just heard the words daily video. But what I'm going to show you today is how to do that without burning out. It is the secret sauce, the double trouble method. And I'm going to go into that in just a moment. Now, the second thing that I want you to know is that the double trouble method is the only way to create daily video content without burning out. So what is the double trouble method? I know that's what you guys are asking. And we're going to go over that today in this class. But your real question is, will it help me grow my following in sales? And before I can really jump into the double trouble method, I need to tell you a little bit about who I am. My name is Elise Michelle Nelson. You might see Elise Michelle, you might see Elise Nelson, but those are all me. And I have worked with hundreds of e-commerce shop owners and help them get more sales, reach their ideal customers, feel more comfortable on social media and camera so that they can support their families, travel, and take a nap whenever they want. Now, I've published over 391 videos on YouTube personally, and I've worked with other brands with tens of thousands of followers. Like many of you, I was sick of my day job because I was tired of being held back from chasing my dreams. I wanted to travel, but I couldn't get time off. I wanted more family time, but my husband and I were both exhausted after working all the time. I wanted to give my daughter the world, but we just didn't have the extra spending money. So I started teaching about tech. I had clients who loved my teachings and that I was able to help. And I really enjoyed working with them, but I wasn't making enough to live my dreams of traveling and helping my husband pay the bills. So I listened to the experts and started a YouTube channel. And the experts say you have to put up 100 bad videos before you really know what you're doing. And I will tell you, I had my 100 bad videos. I had more than 100 bad videos. My first 3 years, 246 days on YouTube, I got 71 subscribers. My videos, I put out over 100 videos, and I had an average of anywhere from 0 to 10 views on each video. Needless to say, my growth wasn't what I was looking for. It was slow. So I went back to the experts and I wanted to know what it was that I was doing wrong. What did I need to do to fix this? Because YouTube was supposed to be the place, but I wasn't seeing that. So what I saw was that I needed to fix my thumbnails and that I needed to create a set posting schedule. And what I mean is you have to choose your days and then list that on your channel artwork and choose how many days per week you're going to be posting. So I decided I was going to post on Mondays and Thursdays. I added that information to my channel artwork, and then I started posting on Mondays and Thursdays. So my next 351 days on YouTube, I got up to 108. I got 118 subscribers. I had an average of somewhere between 20 and 40 or 50 views. And I published another 113 videos, 64 shorts, and 39 live streams. And I had improved my thumbnails. Now, at this time, we were down to one vehicle, and I was spending 4 hours a day transporting my daughter and husband around. My daughter had dreams to go to into the choral arts, and that meant that she had to go to a better school. We had to sell my house. I was at my wit's end. It wasn't that I was lazy. I did everything that they told me to do, but it didn't work. Things that I tried were posting consistently. I posted the same 2 days every week. I tried posting videos every single day. I did YouTube shorts. I made trailers of my videos, posted them on social media to try and get people from my existing audience to come and join me on YouTube so that YouTube would know who my ideal customer was, so they would show me to more people. But it wasn't enough. Meanwhile, I was still helping my students while trying to grow YouTube, and they were all curious about TikTok. Now, I couldn't have cared less about TikTok. My plate was already full, but I'm a tester, and so I decided to mess with it so that I could have advice to tell my people. And after a few weeks of not dancing, I realized that TikTok inspired me to create a different type of video. My TikTok account was growing, I was getting traffic, and I was having fun. Then, one morning, a fairy landed on my nose while I was frowning at my YouTube stats and whispered, "Use TikTok to grow YouTube." And that was it. That was the light bulb that changed everything. Okay, so I have to be honest, a fairy didn't actually land on my nose, but I did have that light bulb moment where I realized there was no reason I couldn't use what I was doing on TikTok to help my YouTube channel. And I knew my growth wasn't fast enough, so I decided to implement my ideas from TikTok in the form of the double trouble method on YouTube. I wanted to do something new and different that I had never heard anybody else do before. I didn't know if it would work, but it was time to trust myself instead of the experts. So my next 43 days on YouTube, I gained 31 subscribers. I had a couple videos that hit over 1,000 views, and my average views were well above 50. I published 54 shorts, 33 videos, and 2 live streams. So to summarize, I gained 31 new subscribers while I was on vacation. Now, I forgot to mention, I was actually on vacation for, I think, about 10 days of this 43 days. So while I was on vacation, I gained 31 new subscribers. In the beginning, it took me 3 years and 246 days to get just 71 subscribers. So in these 43 days, I got more subscribers than I did in 2 years before. And my views were averaging hundreds to thousands, when before I was happy to just get 10 views. Now, every time I looked at my YouTube analytics, I did a little happy dance because the followers grew every single time. I finally had hope and I could see the light. And then I decided to look at my website stats. I wanted to know how this was impacting my website. So I'm going to go a little nerdy for just a moment, and I'm going to say these in tech terms. And if you don't understand, I promise I'm going to translate for you in just one moment. All right, so YouTube had the lowest bounce rate on my website, the highest pages per session, the longest session duration, and the highest conversion rate. So what does this mean? This means that YouTube was sending me better people who were more interested in my message and were buying more. Thanks to the Double Trouble method, I was able to add a last-minute trip to Harry Potter World in Florida. I also have more time to go kayaking and visit the beach because I don't have to spend hours on every single video I create. I was even able to help my husband pay the bills. I made my video creation so much faster and so much more fun by using the Double Trouble method. After 4 years and 275 days, I had discovered the hard way. And if you've been struggling, this is probably why. You have not been posting every day because they told you didn't have to. You haven't figured out how to find the right things to talk about because no one seems to teach a simple way to do this. You got overwhelmed with the technology and all the lights, cameras, and algorithms that made no sense to you. You listened to the experts and it didn't work. It's not your fault. It didn't work for me either. There's a better way, a smarter way that actually works. What we've been doing up to this point is the hard way. This is what we've been forced to do. This is what we've been told we have to do. We've had to do SEO topic research, script writing, video recording, video editing, YouTube SEO research, YouTube scheduling, video repurposing, and this would take you 7 hours. Now, keep in mind, what they tell us is that we have to be doing this every single day. I don't have time to spend 7 hours a day on doing this, which is why so many of us don't do all of these things, and we're not successful. But this is what has to be done in order for it to be successful. And then those of you who are thinking, oh, well, that's okay, I'll just hire it out and have someone help me. You're talking $200+ for one video. So now you're talking thousands of dollars every week just to have someone do the stuff that you can't do. This is the hard way. This is what they've been trying to tell us we have to do. This has been the choice that we've had. Either be successful with the hard way or don't be successful. But it does not have to be like that. Because you're here today, you get to learn the easy way. Please do not waste 4 years, 275 days of your time. In just a few minutes, you're going to get to watch as I implement the Double Trouble method and show you the easy way. There are 3 secrets to grow YouTube consistently. Number 1 is the Double Trouble method that we've been talking about. This is how to grow your YouTube following every single day, even if you're starting with 0 followers. Secret number 2 is the sticky note strategy. And this is how to use sticky notes so that you never look stupid on camera again, even if you have buck teeth and a unibrow. And number 3, fast and dirty SEO. How to find topics that will help you float to the top of Google search without wasting time or money learning new software that you don't need. We're going to start talking about secret number 1, which is the Double Trouble method, how to grow your YouTube following every single day, even if you're starting with 0 followers. Now, just like you, I didn't know how TikTok worked when I started. And so I just started testing things because that's what I love to do. And as I was scrolling through TikTok, I started to notice that everyone seemed to be using the same sounds over and over and over and over again. And in fact, I even thought it was kind of annoying, so I questioned what was going on. That's when I discovered the idea of viral sounds. Viral sounds are audio files that you can steal and add your own video. It's kind of like memes, but with sound. So instead of taking a picture and adding your own text, you're taking a sound and adding your own video. And the amazing thing is that TikTok knows when sounds get popular and starts to share those videos even more. So theoretically, if you use the right sounds before they become popular, or right when they're starting to become popular, you can get your videos shown to more people. So I decided to try it. I started looking for sounds that were about to go viral and used them in my videos. Now, these sounds became the inspiration for some of the most fun, no dancing required videos I ever did, and they were the ones that got the most views. I realized that these videos were the ones that would bring more people to my account. These about to go viral or about to be popular sounds held the key to getting more eyes on my videos, which was the first thing that I needed if I was going to get more traffic to my website. Now, Jonah Berger talks about virality this way. He says going viral isn't random, magic, or luck. It's a science. And this is where the about to go viral videos come in. The best thing about a science is that you can learn it, and there's a process that we can follow. The about to go viral videos are like investing in Apple before they became Apple. At the time, you didn't know for sure that the company would make you money, but you had a hunch, so you invested. And then Apple grew into the major brand they are today, and you reaped all the rewards and profits. The same thing happens when you invest time in making videos with about to go viral sounds. You think that those sounds are right about to go viral, so you use them in your content. And when they go viral, your video gets seen massively. Now, the about to go viral videos are like investing in Apple before they became Apple. The frequently asked questions videos, which is part 2 of the double trouble method, is like being your customer's favorite aunt who they always have an amazing time with and can always go to for the best advice. Wendy Pearsall puts it like this: Google only loves you when everyone else loves you first. That is the point of the frequently asked questions video, to build rapport and make them want to come back to hear what you have to say again and again. When I was thinking about ways to keep people's attention, I started thinking about blogs. And the fast research strategy for blogs that I always hear taught is to type a topic into Google and see what questions populate, and then use those questions to create your blog. And I figured, if it worked for blogs, why not for video? So I decided that I would try it out, and it really engaged my people. So Elise, what are you talking about? I can hear you guys asking this question. So part 1 is the about to go viral videos, and that is where you jump onto something that's about to skyrocket so that you can get more people to see your video. Our second type of video is the FAQ video, the frequently asked questions video. And this is where we are going to be using questions and answering them so that people will start to trust us as an expert. I want to give you an example of this. So my brand Carry Clips, I sell water bottle holders, and the water bottle holders are for people who like to get outdoors and hike, might be for travelers. But so if I was focusing in on my customers, people who like to hike and get outdoors, I might want to answer some questions that they would have. So I Googled it and I said, Google, what do people who like to hike have questions about? Google told me one of the most frequently asked questions was, what are the 3 basic skills in hiking? So if I make a video answering that question, my people are looking for that answer and they will find me. And when I start answering all of their questions, they will see me as an expert. And guess what? They're then going to be more likely to purchase my product. So by answering these questions, the ones that they most want to know answers to, you become just like their favorite aunt who they want to spend more time with and who they trust for the best advice. So part 3 of the double trouble method is repurposing. Now, a good video is like Tupperware. You should rinse it out and use it again and again and again. No one ever throws out Tupperware, and you should never throw out your content either. Neil Patel puts it this way. He says, one effective way of getting more eyeballs on your content is to repurpose. And repurposing content ensures that you never waste a moment of your time, because every single video you create for TikTok is used on every other platform too. Now, this means that each video actually gets you more traffic than posting on one platform alone without having to add hours of extra work. Now, have you ever heard that you need to wait 30 to 90 days, maybe even 6 months to a year to tell if something is working for social media? That's what the experts always told me. Well, when I did this, when I started using the double trouble method and repurposing, I was amazed to find out that I didn't need 6 months. In fact, I was able to tell pretty quickly that the double trouble method was what I was looking for to grow my traffic. My total investment to learn all of this, to use the double trouble method and see that it was working for me, was 2 weeks. So in as short as 2 weeks, I was able to tell that this was growing my accounts and was going to make a difference in my business. But Elise, will this work for me? So I can hear the question. I can see the questions in the chat. And this strategy will work for creatives. This will work for e-commerce shop owners. This will work for brick and mortar store owners. This will work for service-based entrepreneurs. This will work for coaches, virtual assistants. Anyone with a business can use this strategy. All you have to do is be able to paint yourself as an expert in an industry that has to do with what you're selling. And that means that anybody can do it because you either already are an expert if you're something like a service-based entrepreneur or a coach, or you should be an expert in your industry if you are selling something like e-com. Just like my example with the carry clips. Yes, I'm selling a water bottle holder. It's not about being an expert in water bottle holders. It's about being an expert in the lifestyle of the people who want my water bottle holders. And that's what you have to do. So yes, this strategy will work for you. So we just covered secret number 1 to growing your YouTube channel. And that is the double trouble method, how to grow your YouTube following every single day, even if you're starting with 0 followers. Are you ready to learn all about sticky notes? Okay, thank you. I see those. All right, so secret number 2 is the sticky note strategy. And this is how to use sticky notes so that you never look stupid on camera, even if you have buck teeth and a unibrow. So secret number 2, part 1, is to write your question. Now, have you ever tried to go on camera and just had everything fall out of your head? Like you have no clue what you're talking about, even though you totally knew before you hit record? I have. And it is nerve-wracking. I've recorded thousands of videos and I still get a little tongue-tied sometimes when I go to record. Well, this beautiful invention right here is going to save you from that problem. Your sticky note is your best friend when you're getting ready to record your FAQ video. So let me tell you how this invention almost never came to be. Did you know that the adhesive used on sticky notes was created accidentally when trying to create a super strong adhesive? And that it wasn't until a year after the initial failed release of the press and peel bookmark that Post-its finally made their debut? It's an interesting story because until they knew what problem they were solving, they could not position their product as the answer. It wasn't a bookmark. It was a repositionable notepad. In the same way, if you don't know the question, you can't give your customers the answer either. And knowing the right question to answer, as simple as it sounds, makes a huge difference in your FAQ video's success. Albert Einstein says it like this: once I know the proper question, I could solve the problem in less than 5 minutes. And that, my friends, is the point. Finding the question is the hard part, but I'm going to be giving you a simple way to do it. So that is part 1. You need to write your question. Part 2 of the sticky note strategy is to write your answers. I think this is really interesting. Dr. Seuss and Albert Einstein have something in common. They both say something about questions and answers. And Dr. Seuss says, sometimes the questions are complicated and the answers are simple. And I agree 100% with these two brilliant men. The answer should be the simple part. Find the question and then take the information in your own head, use your own expertise to answer the question. Maybe Google a few things quickly, but you should know the answers. The answer should be the simple part. And so that's all I have to say about writing the answer. So here's my example sticky note. We've got a question and we've got answer. That's it. Question, answer, question, answer. That's all. That's all you need for your sticky note. Part 3 of the sticky note strategy is all about those days when you don't feel like looking like the perfect smiley clown. The days you wake up tired or sick and not pretty or beautiful, and you want an excuse not to hit record. We all have those days, even me. In fact, I recently suffered from a migraine 3 days in a row and then had a stomach flu. And I will tell you what, I did not want to record. I looked worn out. I knew I wouldn't look my best. But what's so great is that you don't have to. Being genuine is far more important than being perfect. In fact, the University of South Australia recently did an interesting study about smiling. In the study, they forced half the participants to hold a pen between their teeth, forcing a smile. When participants forced a smile, it stimulated the amygdala, the emotional brain center, which in turn released neurotransmitters to encourage an emotionally positive state. According to the chief investigator, Dr. Fernando Marmolejo Ramos, when your muscles say you're happy, you're more likely to see the world around you in a positive way. He concludes that if the brain can be tricked into perceiving stimuli as happy, this mechanism could be used to boost mental health conditions such as reducing anxiety or depression. So if you're feeling nervous or downright terrified to hit record, paste a big smile on your face and do it anyway. Connie Stevens puts it like this: nothing you wear is more important than your smile. Now, you don't have to look perfect. People will relate to you more when you don't look perfect. At the same time, you don't want to look a mess, which is why we use part 3, the fast face check. So what we used to have to do was put on makeup, fix our hair, find a way to display our script, practice in the mirror several times to make sure we weren't going to look stupid. But now all we have to do is use a sticky note strategy. Write our question, write our answer, check our face, make sure we don't have spinach in our teeth, smile, and go. So that is secret number 2, the sticky note strategy, how to use sticky notes so that you never look stupid on camera again, even if you have buck teeth and a unibrow. Are you ready to move on to fast and dirty SEO? Okay, thank you. All right, so secret number 3 is fast and dirty SEO, and this is how to find topics that will help you float to the top of Google search without wasting time or money learning new software that you don't need. Now, how many of you have heard that you need some $100 a month fancy software to do SEO research? Maybe SEMrush or Moz or others. Well, I'm here to tell you that you don't. Now, I am a very techie person. This is my claim to fame. Everybody knows me as some kind of tech genius. So if you needed a software, I'd be the first to tell you. But for this, you don't. All you have to do is help your people. Our first engagement should not be asking them to buy. It should be giving them something of value. And what has more value than finding answers to the questions that you most want to know the answers to? Not much. You can become the person they go to for advice completely for free without spending money on ads or fancy software, because we have this amazing tool called Google. So part 1 of Fast and Dirty SEO is to Google your topic. Google will provide you the exact right question for your exact right customers just by typing in a few words. So I gave you the example earlier. Carry Clips is my water bottle holder brand. And I know that the people who like my water bottle holder are people who like to get outdoors and hike. And so I asked Google, what do people want to know about how to hike? And Google told me that one of the most frequently asked questions was, what are the 3 basic skills in hiking? So making a video answering this question is a great way for me to answer those questions that they have. And when you use the exact right questions for your exact right customers, it means that you are getting the exact right people to watch your video. And you can become their go-to for advice without spending $1 on ads or on fancy software. So Albert Einstein says this. He says, strive not to be a success, but rather to be of value. When you are of value to the right people, the right people will find you and you'll become their go-to. Now, one of my pet peeves about new strategies is that people give up on them too quickly. In fact, they plan to give up on a strategy before they've even started. A few months ago, a friend of mine asked me to help her hold her accountable to using TikTok to grow her business because she saw that I was having success with it. Now, we decided to make a competition out of it based on who posted more days of the month. Just after deciding how we would judge the winner, she told me she wanted to wait until November to start, which confused me. I asked her why she wanted to wait, and she told me that she wanted to get all her content ready to go and scheduled to ensure she'd be posting during the competition. Being an advocate of batching, she was surprised when I told her I was no longer interested. She asked me why I wouldn't do it, and I proceeded to tell her what I'm about to tell you. There is no point in implementing a strategy for 1 week, 2 weeks, or even a month just to give up on it after that. You just set yourself up for failure. You teach your customers, the algorithm, and yourself that you are unreliable. Being unreliable is the death blow to any business. And that quote is from me. So step 2 of fast and dirty SEO is compiling your questions. It's all about compiling the questions. And the inevitable question is going to be, how many do I need? But I'm not going to give you a number. Instead, I'm going to answer your question with one of my own. If you spend 2 or 3 hours looking for questions on Google, you will easily find hundreds you can use for your FAQ videos. So why would you ever settle for less than that? Okay, so that is part 2 of Fast and Dirty SEO, compiling your questions. Part 3 of Fast and Dirty SEO is planning your year. Dwight D. Eisenhower talks about planning like this. He says, plans are nothing. Planning is everything. The act of planning out your content is what inspires you to think creatively and make connections that you may have missed otherwise. It also commits you to actually doing what you set out to do. So stop saying you're going to do something or starting to do something and then never following through. After you find your questions, immediately put them on your calendar so that you'll take action. If the planning is already done, why wouldn't you follow through? On the other hand, if you still have to figure out what you're doing and what to talk about, it's really easy to quit. And I don't want to see any of you quit a strategy that works. So what we've been forced to do up to this point, if we wanted to grow our YouTube channel, if we wanted to reach our ideal customers, is that we have had to do SEO topic research, script writing, video recording, video editing, YouTube SEO research, YouTube scheduling, video repurposing, and this is all going to take you a lot of time. Or you can spend a lot of money, thousands of dollars, to pay someone else to do it for you. But because you're here today, you get to see the easy way, a new way, a better way, a way that I use and that actually works. So I want to actually show you me going through the double trouble method. But for me to do it live, I was afraid that my phone would glitch or there'd be some kind of problem with internet connectivity. So I've recorded it and I'm going to actually play this video. It's about 9 minutes, I think, and it's going to show you exactly how to use this strategy. All right, I am going to show you exactly how I use the double trouble method every single day. And what that means is we're going to be doing 2 videos. Number 1, we're going to do a viral or about to go viral video. And number 2, we're going to. Okay, I think I didn't connect the sound. So give me just a second. I'm going to start this over. All right, I am going to show you exactly how I use the double trouble method every single day. And what that means is we're going to be doing 2 videos. Number 1, we're going to do a viral, or about to go viral video. And number 2, we're going to do a frequently asked questions video. So I'm going to actually show you how I do these 2 videos in the morning. And we are going to jump into that right now. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and switch over to my TikTok account. You're going to want to go to your profile, which is going to be that lower right corner button. And then you're going to go into your bookmarked items and select sounds. And so I've already chosen that this is the sound that I want to use. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that sound and click on use this sound. And I'm going to go ahead and let it play so that I can see what they're actually saying. And the idea here is we're going to basically lip sync to what they're saying. And oftentimes you have to do this more than once, but let's see how long it takes. So I'm going to go ahead and hit record.
Oh, don't tell me when I said this, but
You're my favorite. Okay, so see, I didn't get that lined up right. So I'm gonna do it again.
Don't tell anyone I said this, but
you're my favorite.
Don't tell anyone I said this, but you're my favorite. Don't tell anyone I said this.
So I think that turned out pretty good. So we're gonna go with it. So I always like to add text and a sticker. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and pick a sticker. Okay, so that's my text, and then I like to usually use maybe this one. And I think I might actually do it like that. And put this over here. I actually really don't like this sticker. It just doesn't show up very well, so let me try again. All right, I'm gonna use this one. It's a little bit off-brand, but I think that I might actually make people look at it more. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with that. I'm gonna click Next. Make sure you've got some hashtags and some copy, and then you're going to want to make sure that you copy it so that you'll have it ready to repost to other platforms. Then we are just going to click on Post. And when it posts, it should also download. But I'm going to go ahead and heart that video. And then we are going to go home. And we're going to start posting this to other platforms. So we're going to start with Instagram. I'm going to click the little plus sign. I'm going to do a story. I'm going to upload the video. And I like to always make sure that I have sound. Because sometimes the sound doesn't come through. So I like to always make sure I have sound, and then I'm going to hit share. Done. And then I'm going to do the reel. So I'm going to upload it.
Don't tell anyone.
Next. Put my caption in. And then I'm going to hit share. And I have these set up to share to Facebook, so it'll automatically share to my Facebook page as well. But I'm going to go ahead and click on Facebook because I want to do it to my Facebook group. And now do you see how there's multiples of them? That's because as you start doing this, each platform is going to download it. But I just always like to stay with the original one because sometimes the downloaded ones don't have audio. Okay. I just wanted to check the sound. Now I'm going to put my copy, hit post. And while that one's posting, I'm going to go ahead and go to the next one, which is YouTube. I'm going to make a short. And we're going to upload the video, hit done, hit check mark, hit next, add your caption. And this is going to be too long because they only allow 100 characters. And I'm going to go ahead and copy this because I'm going to need one that's shorter for Pinterest also. Okay, so then I'm going to go ahead and hit upload short. And while that's uploading, I'm going to go ahead and come back out here and go to Pinterest. I'm going to hit the little plus sign here at the bottom. I'm going to do the idea pin. I'm going to upload the video. Going to paste the little caption. I also like to put the full caption in the notes here on Pinterest because why not? So I'm going to do that. And then I usually put the hashtags on a separate line, and then I'm going to hit publish. I'm going to go ahead and hit tweet and get the video. Make sure it has sound. Okay. Add the caption and hit tweet. And on Twitter, you have to make sure that the tweet actually goes. So you have to wait for this to finish. For my phone, if I don't do that, then it doesn't actually post. So there we go. Tweet was sent. And that should be the all right. So isn't it amazing that I was able to create 2 videos the FAQ video, and the about to go viral sound video and share them to all of those platforms in less than 15 minutes. Now, do you remember every single thing I did? I'm going to tell you. 1, I found an about to go viral sound in TikTok. I played the sound so I could memorize what they were saying. 3, I recorded the about to go viral video on TikTok. 4, I added the sticker and text in TikTok. 5, I added copy and hashtags in TikTok and then copied this text. 6, I posted on TikTok and the video was automatically downloaded. 7, I reposted to Instagram stories. 8, I reposted to Instagram reels. And the sound now is automatically linked to the platform sound. So if the sound that I used on TikTok is also a sound that's being used on Instagram reels, which it usually is, it'll automatically link that in the platform. 9, it was automatically shared to my Facebook page from Instagram. 10, I reposted to my Facebook group. 11, I reposted to YouTube Shorts with shortened copy, which I also copied. I reposted to Pinterest and used that same shortened copy and uploaded the full copy to the notes. I reposted to Twitter. I created a sticky note. I recorded my frequently asked questions video on my phone camera. I uploaded the frequently asked questions video to TikTok, added a sticker and text in TikTok, added copy and hashtags in TikTok. And then of course I would have copied this text, posted it on TikTok, and the video would have automatically downloaded. And then I would have reposted it to all the platforms, but I would have reposted it to YouTube video instead of YouTube Shorts. And those are the 20 steps for everything that you saw me do. The last 5, you didn't actually see, but I mentioned. So that was all that I did. But do you know what's great? You don't have to be on all of those platforms. Do you think that if you could post those same 2 videos to 1 or 2 platforms just as quickly once you get the hang of it, and then take advantage of all the traffic to your website? So maybe you don't do all the platforms, but you do 1 or 2, and it takes you 15 minutes a day. You think you could handle that? All right, I am going to show you exactly how So that was secret number 3, fast and dirty SEO. How to find topics that will help you float to the top of Google search without wasting time or money learning new software that you don't need. Are you ready to put it all together? The 3 secrets to grow your YouTube channel consistently are secret number 1, the double trouble method, how to grow your YouTube following every single day without spending hours on editing or using professional equipment. Secret number 2, the sticky note strategy, how to use sticky notes so that you never look stupid on camera again, even if you have buck teeth and a unibrow. Secret number 3, fast and dirty SEO, how to find topics that will help you float to the top of Google search without wasting time or money learning new software that you don't need. Now, I have modeled for you what works. You saw me do what we've been talking about. We used fast and dirty SEO with Google so that we can find the right questions for your videos. We used our sticky note strategy so that you can make sure that you don't look dumb on camera and that you know what you're going to be talking about. And we used the double trouble method to get more eyeballs on your videos and become your ideal customer's favorite aunt. If all this did was give you a 15-minute strategy to ease your content creation so that you don't have to keep struggling to keep up, would it be worth it? If all this did was finally get you more followers on YouTube, would it be worth it? If all this did was help you connect with your ideal customers, would it be worth it? Do you think that if you were able to grow your followers on the top converting traffic source online, which is YouTube, you'd be able to find your customers? Do you think that if your ideal customers thought of you as the cool aunt with all the answers, they'd come to you to buy your products? How many of you are excited about what we just talked about? How many of you are feeling a little overwhelmed because we've covered so much? Is it okay if I spend 10 minutes going over a very special offer I created to help you implement the double trouble method? So my husband and I both worked at Lowe's, and we used to get their kids kits for my daughter. You know, the ones where you build a house or a mailbox or whatever thing with a hammer and nails. Now, these kits could be so frustrating and would become a source of mayhem every time we brought one home. They were touted as an all-in-one kit, but they didn't come with everything you needed. You inevitably had to spend time looking for the hammer or a screwdriver and maybe even some nails or screws if yours, for whatever reason, didn't come with enough, which they pretty much never did. Once they were put together, the smile on my daughter's face always made it worth it. but I never understood why the process to get there had to be so irritating. That is not what you're going to get when you get my help repurposing your content to grow your following. You'll get the complete system with step-by-steps and hand-holding along the way. No digging for the hammer that you last used a month ago and is nowhere to be found. So what are you going to get? You're going to get the video repurposing masterclass. You're going to learn how to use dual video recording so that you can record your videos in vertical and horizontal at the same time, because YouTube videos need to be horizontal and all the other platforms need to be vertical. You're going to learn how to do fast video editing so that you can get your videos done in 15 minutes and not have to spend your entire day just trying to get out these 2 videos that are so essential to your growth. You're going to learn how to use trending sounds so that you can find sounds that are going to work for your business and not be stuck spending hours just looking for the right content to build. You're going to learn how to do priceless planning so that you can have an entire year of content planned out so that you never face that, what am I going to post again? And this content will be custom to your customers with the questions that they are asking. You're going to learn all about the YouTube bells and whistles so that you can use your YouTube channel properly and not spend years like I did doing it wrong. You're going to learn all about brilliant blogging and how to repurpose your frequently asked questions videos so that you can get your customers coming directly to your website and get you even more traffic than you're getting by using the social media platforms. So who is this for? This is for creatives, e-commerce shop owners, brick and mortar store owners, service-based entrepreneurs, virtual assistants, coaches, anyone with a business who wants to and is willing to become an expert in their industry to draw the right people to what they're selling. But beyond the type of business owner you are, I'm guessing that there are 2 types of people listening to me right now. You are either a doer or a dabbler. The dabblers love to listen and learn, but they rarely ever do anything and often look for excuses not to move forward. But some of you are doers. You're not sure how this is going to work for you, but you see how it's worked for me. And so you have faith that it will work for you as well. And what I found is that it's the doers who get ahead in life, while the dabblers don't ever seem to really progress. So the question is, are you a doer or a dabbler? So for the doers out there, let's talk a little bit about what you're getting today. You're going to get the dual video recording so that you can record 2 ways at the same time and not waste your effort. You're going to learn how to do fast video editing so that you can confidently edit your videos without spending hours or paying someone else to do it for you. You're going to get the trending sounds so that you can quickly find the right sounds that are going to take you on that viral wave and get more people to see your videos. You're going to learn how to do priceless planning so that you can make custom content and plan it out for a year in advance so that you always know what to say and you're never staring at the camera with nothing to say. You're going to learn on the YouTube bells and whistles so that you actually have your YouTube channel set up correctly and each video set up correctly to reach the most people possible. You're going to learn all about brilliant blogging, how to repurpose your FAQ videos into a blog that will keep a constant stream of traffic coming from Google search, and so much more. So what are you going to get? You're going to get the video repurposing masterclass plus the replay, which is a $997 value. The masterclass, it is a class where I will walk you through step-by-step how to use the double trouble method to change the way you do video, or show you how to do it right from the start. All you have to do is get signed up and you will access this class. It is completely there for you. It is about a 5-hour class that you can complete in a weekend. When you finish the masterclass, you will walk away with custom video content already created and a system to find more topics and more about to go viral sounds. Plus, if you don't have your account set up, if you are worried about having your account set up, if you're like Carrie, who came to me overwhelmed at the prospect of trying to set up her YouTube channel and TikTok account, she was afraid that she couldn't even get her account set up, let alone doing the recording, editing, and posting that would be required during the masterclass. Maybe you're nervous that you won't be able to get YouTube and or TikTok, so you're thinking that the masterclass is probably not for you. Or maybe you're like Melissa, who hasn't set up her accounts because her plate is already so full that she doesn't feel like she has any time left to figure out how to set up another platform. Maybe you're frustrated with social media and don't have the mind space left to learn another platform. Well, I've got you covered. As soon as you sign up for the video repurposing masterclass, you'll receive an email with 2 step-by-step videos that will walk you through setting up your YouTube channel and TikTok accounts so that you can have your accounts ready in minutes. No more spending hours on research just to find out you did it wrong or that it was more complicated than you thought it would be. In these short click-by-click tutorials, you will set up your accounts and I will show you a quick walkthrough of the platforms so that you're ready to go for the masterclass. No additional research or knowledge will be needed. You'll learn it all and have it all ready to go before the class even starts. I will show you where everything is so that you will be familiar with YouTube and TikTok. So if you don't have your account set up, don't worry. The YouTube channel set up and walkthrough and the TikTok account set up and walkthrough are going to help you get there. This is valued at $297. So what are you going to get? You're going to get the video repurposing masterclass plus replay, a $997 value, the account setup secrets plus walkthrough, a $297 value. Total value, $1,294. But maybe you're like Jacqueline. You're afraid that you'll come to the masterclass and it'll all seem to make sense and you'll be able to follow the system on the call while I'm there to help you. But once you have to do it alone, you'll be confused. Or maybe you're afraid something will come up after the masterclass that you didn't realize was a problem on the call and that you won't know how to address it. The long and short is you're afraid you'll be left out flapping in the wind once the masterclass is over. But of course, I want you to be successful, so I won't leave you out in the dark. If you're like Jacqueline and you don't get a chance to ask your questions, or you think of a question once the masterclass is over, you have 2 ways to get help. The live Zoom Q&A call is a great place to ask questions. So make sure you come to those, and I'll be giving you dates and times in just a moment. But you can also ask questions in the Facebook group. So what if you have questions? Don't worry. You can jump on the live Zoom Q&A call or ask your questions in the Facebook group, and I will be happy to help you. This is valued at $1,497. So what are you going to get? You're going to get the video repurposing masterclass plus the replay, the account setup secrets plus the walkthrough, a $297 value, the group Q&A call plus the private Facebook group, a $1,497 value, a total value of $2,791. Now, when I was deciding how to price this, I had 2 choices. The first was to go as cheap as possible and sell as many as I could. Now, the problem with this first option is that I would have no real incentive to pile on the value. It would cost me more for bonuses than the whole masterclass would be worth. So I decided to go with the second option, which obviously requires a higher investment on your side. But in exchange for that, I can dedicate more time, energy, and resources to get you everything you need and guarantee your success. If you had a successful traffic source, what would that be worth to you? What is one traffic source worth to you? One perfect traffic source. 1,000, 3,000, more? On another another webinar that we did, I had participants who said, Linda Style Smith said $25,000. Madeline told me it was priceless. Carrie Smith said that all the dollar signs. Christy Nelson said a lot. And Melissa said, I'd be happy to pay thousands. So what is one successful traffic source? A source that brings you paying customers time and time again. What is that worth to you? How much would you pay to get that one perfect traffic source? Now, once you've been through this training and have everything set up, you can say goodbye to the stress of finding your ideal customers. You'll never have to worry about traffic to your website again. Can you imagine what life will be like when the stress of getting traffic has instantly disappeared from your life? What will you do with all that extra time, energy, and money? How much would you pay to get one perfect traffic source? Thinking about that, you can see why people are paying thousands of dollars on ads and social media management. And the reason is because without customers, your business fails. So what are you going to get with this? You're going to get the video repurposing masterclass, a $997 value, the account setup secrets plus the walkthrough, a $297 value, the group Q&A call plus the private Facebook group, a $1,497 value. Total value of that is $2,791. But of course, you're not going to pay that today. You're going to pay $197 if you get started today. All you have to do is go to myschedulebiz.com/repurpose. If you are watching this video on one of the social media platforms, all you have to do is click the link that is in the description of the video. If you are here with me on the live chat, you can just type in this URL to access this. Now, when you're ready to change your life and you're ready to stop having the headache of finding your ideal customers, this is what you need to do. First, you're going to open up your web browser. I don't care what browser it is. I have Google Chrome, but you can use Firefox, Safari, whatever. You're going to type in myscheduledbiz.com/repurpose. It's going to bring you to this landing page. Then you're going to click on sign up now, and you can read as much of this as you would like. It has all sorts of information about exactly what you're going to get in the class. But if you click on sign up now, it's going to take you to the bottom here. And then you're going to click up sign up now again, and it's going to take you to this form. You're simply going to fill out this form. And after that, you'll be taken to the confirmation page. Make sure you see this confirmation page so that you can ensure that your purchase goes through. If you have any issues, this link at the top, either one of these is going to help you get in contact with support, or we can help you with your questions. Within 24 hours of filling out this form and seeing this confirmation page, you're going to receive an email with instructions to log into the membership portal so that you can access your account and get access to the masterclass. So now I've told you how the whole system works. I've shown you how you can use the double trouble method to create custom video content tailored to help you find the right audience and bring you a never-ending traffic source. I've shown you that you don't need any fancy equipment to make this work. But you know what? To be successful with this, you're going to need more than information alone. I know you can be successful with this system, but you're going to need coaching. You will have questions that need answering, and you might need help in the accountability department too. Let me tell you, I take my job as a coach very seriously. I won't let you quit on yourself. We will get through everything together, but I can't do that with just a few videos and some PDFs. Information alone just simply isn't going to cut it. If information were enough, then you could have just turned to Google. You need a guide who has been there before and can take you there right now. You need the right guide to show you the ins and outs of building a business for purchase conversion. Then you need to understand the options to build massive growth and reach the right audience. What you need is the directory. Not a partial directory for one part of the building, not a guide who only knows about one floor. You need the directory of the entire building so that you can ride the e-commerce elevator right to the top. When you make the decision today to join me in the masterclass, you're going to get 1 month of Elisa's e-commerce elevator, my signature group coaching program, for free. You'll have immediate access to floor 1, which is Explore Your Industry, where we talk all about keywords, hashtags, product research, customer research, and discussion topics. You'll also get access to the Elisa's e-commerce elevator monthly Q&A call for 1 month, and that always runs on the first Wednesday at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. And you'll get access to 50% discount on strategy sessions if you'd like to work one-on-one with me. After your free 30-day trial on Elisa's e-commerce elevator, your membership will continue at just $197 per month, and you can cancel at any time by emailing support. So as a bonus for joining today in the masterclass, you are going to get Elisa's e-commerce elevator for 1 month. Again, to get signed up for the masterclass and get your bonus with Elisa's e-commerce elevator, all you have to do is go to myscheduledbiz.com/repurpose. Just in case you're thinking to yourself that I don't normally charge $197 for Elisa's e-commerce elevator, I took a screenshot of the actual page where people check out to get Elisa's e-commerce elevator, and you can see it is $197 a month, and this is everything that you get in the elevator. So when you join the masterclass, you are going to get access to Elisa's e-commerce elevator completely for free and get all of these extra things. All right, so now you have 2 choices. Your first option is to do nothing. Do not take this leap of faith, which is 100% risk-free. Your second option is to put up this small investment today compared to all the value you'll get in return and just give it a shot. See if it works for you. If it doesn't, for whatever reason, you get your money back. There's no risk. You have nothing to lose but the stress and headaches of your own 4-year, 275-day uphill struggle. So I ask you again, what is one traffic source worth to you? One perfect traffic source that will lead to more sales. I want you to know something about my clients. They are not special cases. They don't have any supernatural gifts or anything. Quite a few of them actually really struggle with technology. And that's what I love about this system. The technology is a helping tool instead of an overbearing master that just keeps you from ever accomplishing your goals. I love that anyone can use the double trouble method to use technology as simply as possible to reach their ideal customers, get traffic, and get consistent sales. When my clients come to me, they don't really know if they want to use video. They don't know if they really want to learn about how to use tech, or if any amount of help will be enough. They know they have to use video and they have to use the computer, but they don't know if they can. They truly question their abilities and struggle with embracing the technology that I hold so dear. They don't want to feel stupid or be faced with a problem that they just can't overcome. But they push through that fear and they do it. And seeing their faces light up as they do something they never thought they could do is my absolute favorite thing in the world. Hands down, that's why I do what I do. Trust me when I tell you that you can do this and that I will be here to see your happy dance when you do. Carrie Marie says, I am definitely not a tech wizard, but Elise makes me feel like I can manage to do everything. Madeline Pendergrass says, absolutely. What Elise is saying is 100% true. I'm the worst at tech, but now I've come up several notches. I'm doing things I never thought I could. Linda Smith says, you are the best coach I've ever had. Funny, I was just thinking I needed to do video again. Timing is everything. Carrie says, you make me do a happy dance every time I have a session with you. The real question is, so what I want you to think about, something for a minute. What is money? A lot of people have fear about money and even bigger fear about spending money, but you need to understand that money is good. It's just a tool that was created for exchange. Other than that, there's no real value in money. You can't use it to stay warm. You can't eat it. You can only trade it for something else that you want. Just think, everyone who exchanges money for something does it because they feel that what they're getting in exchange is greater than keeping the money or using it for something else. At least that's what I expect when I buy something. I don't actually know for sure until I do buy it and try it out and can see the results. But my question for you is this. Would you exchange $197 for a proven traffic source? If the answer is yes, then you need to get started right now. And if you have any fear that it might not be what you expected or that you might not be able to get those results, just let me know and I'll give you your money back. The real question is it worth gambling a few minutes of your time to check this out? Which, if it does even half of what I've claimed today on this training, could pay for itself as soon as 2 weeks from now. For those who are ready right now, go to myschedulebiz.com/repurpose and get signed up. I would love to have you join us. So what are you going to get? You're going to get the video repurposing masterclass, a $997 value, the account setup secrets plus the walkthrough, a $297 value, the group Q&A call plus the private Facebook group, a $1,497 value, plus the bonus of 1 month of Elisa's e-commerce elevator group coaching program, a $197 value, for a total value of $2,988. Now, habits are really hard to change. I could leave the webinar right now and go enjoy the rest of the afternoon because I'm already successful with video repurposing and using it to grow my YouTube channel. This is already working for me, but this is not about me. This is about you. If you leave right now, you might think you learned a lot of cool stuff. My guess is that by morning, you'll already have slipped back into your normal routines, right? You just do what you've always done. That's what most people do. But because I'm your teacher, your friend, your mentor, I'm not going to let you go back to your old habits. I'm going to make sure you're successful by breaking them. If you want real lasting change, you need repeated exposure to the full system. That's what you'll get when you invest today. Or you can be like the people in this ridiculous cartoon. Okay, so I could stop right here. If I stopped right here and you only got account setup secrets, the video repurposing masterclass, the group Q&A call, Elisa's e-commerce elevator, it would still be worth the investment, right? Just $197. But if you sign up by midnight tonight, you're also going to get, for fast action takers only, the bonus Q&A call, which is tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, a 75% discount on strategy sessions with me. So if you want to work one-on-one with me, you'll get 75% off. TikTok first 30 days accountability challenge, and priority support. So if you ask a question, I will make sure that I answer your question as quickly as possible. Total value for this is priceless. I can't even put a value on this. This just isn't available any other time. And this is only for fast action takers who take action by midnight tonight. Now, why am I doing this? I'm doing this because I want to make sure that nothing is standing in the way of your success. I've been in this business a long time, and I found that there are really only two kinds of people: those who are good at taking action and those who are good at making excuses. You can't be both. If you're the one making excuses, I hate to say it, but I think you're going to have a really hard time building your dream business as quickly as you would like. The good news is that you get to choose. In this moment, you can choose which type of person you're going to be. Don't be someone who makes excuses. Be someone who actually takes action. All right, so these are our dates. You're going to want to take a screenshot of these dates. The Fast Action Bonus Q&A call is Tuesday, November 15th, which is tomorrow, from 1:30 to 2:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. This is only for fast action takers. That means you sign up by midnight tonight. The Masterclass Q&A call is going to be Wednesday, November the 23rd, from 1 to 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. And Elise's e-commerce elevator Q&A call is going to be Wednesday, December 7th, from 1 to 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. For those of you who are ready right now to get signed up and you wanted to come to these dates and get help in a group coaching setting where you can ask me your questions about your business and I will give you some advice and help you out, you're going to want to go to myschedulebiz.com/repurpose. So I want to paint a picture of where I was before I started using the Double Trouble method. I struggled with getting traffic to my website. I couldn't seem to find my ideal customers. I was desperately reaching out to friends and business acquaintances trying to make enough money to keep my business afloat. I was at a dead end, and it looked like I may have to give up my business. Things were hard because I love doing what I do and I didn't want to give it up. Does that sound familiar? But now I want you to get a vision of what life could be like. Ever since implementing the Double Trouble method, I've been able to grow my YouTube following daily, get more visitors to my website, and get sales from strangers. Now I'm able to see the data and analytics reflecting the growth of my business instead of its stagnation. Can you imagine what that would be like? How would you feel? I don't want you suffering like I did. Your business doesn't have time for that. You don't have time for that. It took me 4 years, 275 days to break the secret. You can break the secret starting tomorrow. You'll be able to record 2 ratios at once, meaning vertical video and horizontal, so that you don't have to spend time making videos the right way for each platform. You'll learn how to edit your videos quickly so that you don't have to waste your time trying to get your videos to look perfect. You'll learn how to use trending sounds so that you can ride those about to go viral videos all the way to virality where you can reach more of your people. You'll be able to create 2 videos in 15 minutes so that you can be posting consistently online and getting more traffic to your website. You'll be able to be more effective on YouTube because you'll understand how to set up your YouTube channel and what you need to do to make each video reach the most people. You'll be able to start your blog, repurposing your FAQ videos so that you can start getting more traffic from Google search. For those of you who are ready right now, go to myschedulebiz.com/repurpose and you'll be able to access that. So that's it. You can get started now for just $197 today. All you have to do is go to myschedulebiz.com/repurpose, and you're going to get the account setup secrets, a $297 value, the repurposing masterclass, a $197 value, the repurposing replay, an $800 value, the group Q&A call, a $1,497 value, the bonus Elise's e-commerce elevator for 1 month, a $197 value. And for fast action takers, you get all of the bonuses that we discussed that are completely priceless. So for those of you that are here joining me, go ahead and put your questions in the chat if you have them. I am going to kind of look around and see on some of these other platforms if I have any questions coming in. If you are watching me on one of the other platforms, if you just click that link that's in the description, you'll be able to come in and ask your questions live as well. Okay, so let's see. So I'm going to go back through the chat here. So Melissa Pickle says, this is just mind-blowing how many platforms you were able to hit so fast. Andrea says, my thoughts too. Janet says, are the videos tied together or are they separate videos? So it's 2 different videos. It's the FAQ video and the about to go viral video. The about to go viral video, the point is to get more eyes. So those videos will typically get more views, and you are casting a wide net. Not all of those people will be your ideal audience, but a certain percentage of them will. And that's a good way for you to find brand new people. The FAQ video is more about establishing yourself as an expert in your industry, which again will bring your targeted audience to you. So typically those get fewer views, but the people that come are more likely to be your ideal audience. So those are the two videos. Do you need to make sure the sound, okay, is the same on all platforms? So we sort of talked about the sounds. It's kind of a complicated thing, but Instagram Reels is now starting to recognize sounds from TikTok, which is one of the reasons that I highly recommend TikTok being your first platform, because it won't recognize sounds from Instagram Reels. So the sound should register on Instagram Reels as well if you bring it from TikTok. Carrie says, do you find that different people prefer different platforms? So it may be good to post on all platforms. So as far as business owners, different business owners do seem to have a preference for a specific platform, and that's not a problem. These same strategies will work across different platforms. So TikTok, Instagram, all those platforms that you saw me posting to, you can use this on any of those platforms. As far as customers, customers also have their own platform that they like the best. So most of the time when I talk to people, I find that they either like Shorts better, which is the YouTube vertical video, or they might like TikTok better, or they might like Instagram Reels better. So everyone does seem to have their own preference, which is another reason why it's great to be on all the platforms, because it isn't necessarily based on age, gender, etc. When you look into the actual stats, you'll find that there's actually a large percentage of all age groups on TikTok. Once you get to about 60, it does seem to have a much lower percentage of the people that are on there, but anything up to that point is present on TikTok. And sometimes TikTok is seen as a young person platform, and that was true, but it's not any longer. Suffice it to say, all the platforms have all age ranges. So being on all the platforms is an advantage, but you don't necessarily have to be on all of them. Christy says, you have classes on filming and finding the sounds and adding text. She says her daughter can do it in 2 seconds, but I need a little hand holding sometimes. So yes, Christy, we actually go through this step by step. I even give you time in the masterclass recordings to actually implement each step to get your video done. Andrea wants to know, what's your ratio of viral sounds to FAQ videos? So the about to go viral sound videos and the FAQ videos are 1-to-1 ratio. You should be doing both of those every day that you're posting because they have two different purposes. Like I discussed previously, the about to go viral sound video is about bringing a large number of people to your videos who are not necessarily all your ideal audience. The FAQ videos are about giving answers to your ideal audience so that they will start to see you as an expert and take your advice. So it's two different purposes behind those two videos. And so it's important to be using both because they play into each other. Linda wants to know, what if you already have a YouTube channel? So if you already have a channel of any of these platforms, TikTok or YouTube, you can still use the videos about how to set them up so that you can make sure that you have yours set up properly so that you can get the most bang for every single thing, most bang for your time buck or your money buck, whatever you're investing in it. Carrie says these sessions are well worth the money. She's talking about the elevator. Madeline says that she did all 6 floors of the elevator and it is so helpful. Carrie says, oh, I think I already read those ones. Danielle says, everything about this strategy is brilliant. Disposable to grow your use short form disposable to grow your long-term search engine platform is genius. You're the only person talking about this. And Carrie says, the fact that you are truly passionate is why we keep coming back. So it looks like those are the ones I have there. Let me see if I have any other questions. I'm about to get off, just a couple moments left here. Looks like I have a couple people. If you're watching me live on Instagram, I know that the slides look wonky, but if you click the link in the description, you'll be able to come and see the full thing there. I don't see any questions. Let me see if I have any other questions on any of the other platforms that we're on. I've got a couple questions, but most of these are things I've already answered, so I'm not going to worry about those ones. Let's see. And of course, my internet is going very, very slowly. Looks like I've got some likes and some comments. None of these are really questions. All right, guys. So I think we've mostly answered all the questions. Oh. If you still have questions, I've already looked through the platform. So putting them on the platforms at this point is probably going to be too late. But if you want to pop into the live, just click that link and you'll get in there. Okay, so it looks like we've got some scammers possibly on YouTube. Okay, so I've looked through platforms. Most of the questions were questions that were similar to what I've already answered. So I think we've got everything answered. So this is the time. You have until midnight tonight to get signed up to be able to get the Fast Action Taker bonuses. I'll show those to you again real quick. Okay, so the Fast Action Takers, you get that bonus Q&A call, which is tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, the 75% discount on strategy sessions, the TikTok First 30 Days Accountability Challenge, where I will help you stay accountable to getting your FAQ video, about to go viral video, and some sound research every single day, so that you'll be in a good place to start implementing this strategy every day. You also get priority support. And then these are the dates for the Q&A calls. So the Fast Action Taker bonus Q&A call is tomorrow, like I said, Tuesday, November the 15th, 1:30 to 2:30 p.m. The Masterclass Q&A call is Wednesday, November the 23rd from 1 to 2 p.m. And Elise's e-commerce elevator Q&A call is Wednesday, December 7th from 1 to 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. So this is your last opportunity. You have until midnight to get signed up. Go to myschedulebizz.com/repurpose. If you have any questions, you can comment on any of these videos on any of the platforms, or feel free to email me at elise@myschedulebizz.com, and I will be happy to answer those questions for you. Thanks so much for joining me today on the web class, and I hope to see you in the masterclass. Have a great day. I'm so glad we get to live our dreams together every single day.